have a good day today. We are replacing this evaporator coil on an underbench fridge. So I'm going to run you through that process. So here I'm just showing you the evaporator in question that we're replacing and the pipe run and how it's, and my plan to basically replace it. My plan is to just do the last two welds internal. Just got my reclaim unit on vac. Usually they come vacked out, but just do it just in case. Okay, so open up here. Beautiful, so I've got it all the way open up to here. So purge up here. Cool, reclaim's on now, so we'll let that run for a while and go get everything else prepped. All that work for 200 plus grams. That was a total of maybe 45 seconds. So this is our evaporator coil here. The other one was just completely pitted. I think on the left-hand side from memory, it was getting leaks all the way through internally. And over here, at least I was able to pinpoint with Big Blue, just outlining my plan. Basically what we're going to do is run the pipework out, do most of the welds out here. So run our pipework out, bend it up, a 90 going vertical, and then another 90 going horizontal to the right. Again, like I said, plan is just to run the pipework out here, do the last two welds inside. So yeah, just finish prefabbing, get our TXV in. So coming along with the prep work. Cool, so ready to start brazing in the equalizer line and the outlet as well. So nitrogen flowing, let's get going. See if we can get him down there to have a look. Bugger, hold on one sec. It's probably, the camera's not really going to focus, but I'm pretty happy with that on that side there as well, and they're looking pretty good. So I've tried to insulate the bulb. It was a bit difficult, obviously, because it's in such close proximity to the top of the the top there, but you know, I think that's better than nothing. Sweet. So we're running the liquid and the suction in the same line. The other ones were cable tied together without any insulation. So I'm assuming they're doing it for like a, you know, bit of a subcooling loop or something like that. But yeah, we'll just run it in insulation. We'll go weld it onto the other ones in the fridge and then run the extra bit of insulation all the way across and we'll be good.
Let me know when you're good. Got it. Got it. Okay. Sweet. Nah, man, I reckon we'll need those middle ones. Yeah.
Not the prettiest welds in the world, but they'll do. Cool, welds are done. Replace the dryer back there. So now it's time to put nitro in. Cool, so starting our pressure test. Got our pipe clamp on, let's see how we go. So as always, I got a little impatient and started the test a bit too soon, but started it again and currently looking pretty good, but we'll monitor it for the next 15 minutes. Beautiful, been running for 11 minutes now and haven't dropped, so we're gonna get this thing on back. Vac's underway. Got the vac stat on, so we'll start pulling down. Might go have some lunch now and come back after maybe an hour or so, see how we are. So we've dropped down to about 8:30, so I'm just going to do a sweep with nitrogen. For the nitrogen sweep, I raise the pressure up to about 50 kPa and I'll let it sit there for 5 or so minutes, then get it back on vacuum and go again. So here we go. Cool, so just running the decay test now, sitting at around 948. Doesn't seem to be climbing, so yeah, with older systems, you know, anything under 1,000 I'm happy with. Sweet, so I'm gonna charge now. Yeah, have purged up to here. There's no indication about what the refrigerant charge should be on this thing, so we're going to go, say, 500 grams into the receiver here. So I'm going to front seat this valve here, 500 grams into there, then we'll get it started and clear the sight glass through the suction. So zeroed out our scales and front seated our valve there. So we'll just dump, 500 grams into the receiver there. The unit's just kicked on. If the camera will focus, you can see that sight glass is flashing. So we'll let this pull down for a minute and then start adding some gas. So got the unit up and running and noticed that the fan was violently vibrating. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I remember when I pulled the box out, I found these two screws in the actual box themselves. Didn't think too much of it, was looking around, couldn't find where they were coming from. So this fan actually sits up there. The way this bracket's situated in the evaporator itself, you can't see those screw holes. And basically what's happened is those screws have dropped out and you try to twist it in and they're just, it's almost like the thread or the female threaded connection is just too big for it. So yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, but I should find something in my bits box here. So through the thousands of screws, I was able to find two that fit in there. Much quieter. So I've got my thermostat set to 2.5. It's slowly coming down in temp. I'm pretty happy with my pressures and where they're sitting. My superheat is a little high, but I'm reading compressor superheat. Again, the suction line's maybe a meter and a half, so I don't think the temp's going to be that much of a difference. As long as it doesn't creep up too high, I'm happy. So just going over the manual just to make sure that there is no dot point in there that says, put two screws behind the fan to make sure it doesn't vibrate, and nothing. Just to help the next guy out. Definitely worth knowing that, because we were just taking a stab at 500 grams, but at least now we know full charge 1.15. You forget just how much stuff you need to use to do all of this, eh? Like, honestly, it's half, if not slightly more than half of the car that you got to take out. Anyway, we're just in the process of packing up now, so I'll spare the vision of doing that. But I think that's it for this one.